Next is from Yanish Horton. The subject is Macho and Piper. Just watched the latest Wrestling Informer. Billy literally reported 0 stories. He ran on about his critics for about 20 minutes and spoke about his predictions for WrestleMania. Why do people tell us this? Please don't put his shows on your channel unless he has news to report. And if he really wants the dirt sheets to cover his stories, then how about maybe he don't talk about them all the time? Speaking of, this is a guy that listens, bro, just don't listen to if you don't like him.
Right.
Speaking of your YouTube content, what drew me in is your incredible WCW stories. You guys should seriously consider writing a book or even a 1-2-man live touring show telling them. What I'm asking this time is, you have so many stories about Roddy Piper being crazy or how super intense Macho Man would be. Around 98, those two guys were on-screen duo battling Hulk Hogan and Bret Hart, so of course Conan Disco was there. Any backstage issues, stories that come from that era regarding Macho and Piper, any fallouts or drama? I don't remember Piper and Macho having any heat. Do you recall any of that?
Neither do I.
Yeah, I don't. I think you're misinformed. I'd like to tell you some stories, Yanish, but unfortunately, you've hit a topic here that I have no knowledge of, and Conan has no knowledge of. So sorry. Next is from Narsk Rigigig, and the subject is Vince Russo's unusual Bianca Belair comments. Pat McAfee had Brock Lesnar on as a guest. He soon had Vince McMahon on Booker T. On Booker T had Hulk Hogan and The Undertaker on as guests. You guys had Mike Dervin on to review a small toy. I agree. And that's another reason that Joe's suspended. That was his call. Okay. Conan, I know that you and Vince fell out for a while, and Disco stopped doing a show with them. I personally don't have a problem with Vince Russo, but his WWE criticisms are straight up reaching now. The one thing about Bianca Belair stood out especially. He says the WWE doesn't accentuate her smile.
What?
Please, Conan and Disco, take this tweet apart. And the tweet says, I saw this tweet that Vince tweeted. It said, Bianca Belair is a world-class athlete who can light up any arena with her smile. Of course, the two things the Vince McMahon WWE creator doesn't accentuate would have loved to have written for her absolutely oozes charisma. I don't see why he's so critical of this tweet. He's putting her over, you know? I mean, what do you think, Conan?
But what's the question?
He says they don't accentuate her smile, even though her smile is something they do accentuate. But I'm like,
she does
this is
smile.
way too. She doesn't.
All she does is smile. What
All
do
she
you mean
does
they
is
don't
smile,
accentuate
right?
it? She does it on her own.
I know. Yeah, I think Vince is wrong about. Vince is wrong about that. They don't They do accentuate her smile.
Yeah.
But I think he still was putting her over. He wasn't burying her in the tweet.